Very good to know. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న అందరికీ నా నమస్కారం. I am also a Telugu boy, though I don't know if I can call myself a boy anymore. Thank you, sir. Super exciting to be here. You know, మేము 7 సంవత్సరాలు అయింది ప్రైమ్ వీడియోకి ఇండియాలో. చాలా ఒరిజినల్ షోస్ లాంచ్ చేసాం మిగతా లాంగ్వేజెస్లో, మూవీస్ లాంచ్ చేసాం తెలుగులో, ఒక చిన్న షార్ట్ సిరీస్ వేసాం మోడల్ ఆఫ్ హైదరాబాద్ అని, అమ్మో అనే ఒక మూవీ చేసాం. కానీ ఇదంతా అయిన తర్వాత ఒక క్వశ్చన్ చాలా మంది అడిగారు, ఒరిజినల్ సిరీస్, లాంగ్ ఫార్మ్ ఒరిజినల్ సిరీస్ తెలుగులో ఎప్పుడు వస్తుందని. అండ్ వీ వర్ వెరీ క్లియర్ దట్ ఫర్ అవర్ ఫస్ట్ లాంగ్ ఫార్మ్ series in Telugu, it had to be huge, it had to be something that pulls in everybody. And just like we do with every other original of ours, we took our time making it. But here it is, Dhootha. This is the premiere, the global premiere for Dhootha, exclusively for all of you guys. So thank you all for being here. The show launches on the 1st of December. Tappakunda chudandi. And I don't think I need to introduce anybody here. Everybody knows the person next to me, right? So I think, but again, so excited to be a part of Naga Chaitanya Kanini's streaming debut with Prime Video. Parvati, your Telugu debut, yes. And of course, Vikram sir, writer, director, talent extraordinaire. Thank you so much for trusting us with such an amazing project. And of course, Sharad Garu, I have to call you Sharad Garu. But thank you so much for coming down, everybody. It's particularly personally exciting for me as well, for reasons that you all have figured out by now. My parents are very proud right now. So thank you all.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. A man of few words, he'd rather let his work speak. But I can't let us start without the two of you saying a few words. For you, it's a very, very exciting debut, and this marks your foray into Telugu content. Could you like to talk to us about that?
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, Rohini, and thank you everyone for coming. This is definitely very special, especially for an actor. And if there are aspiring actors here or anyone who's watching, it takes 17 years for me to get my first debut in Telugu. That itself shows that everything has to align properly for the right project to happen. And for me, when I heard Vikram's narration, frankly, what Sharadji said was so true. Like, when Vikram starts narrating a project, you will be eyes peeled, glued to the seat, like you won't move. And he's a brilliant narrator, brilliant visualizer. His vision is what drew me. And then to find out Che was playing the lead, and then to also find out Prime Video is backing, this was like 10 on 10 on all counts. How did this happen? So it was worth the 17 years of wait for me. And
Wow.
I really hope that everyone enjoys it.
Thank you, Parvati. Well, Shay, we have to speak to you. This is a huge debut in any sort of streaming for you. So talk to us about that, and please address your fans in the house.
Thank you so much. Very, very good evening to everyone here, and Andarki Namaskaram. This is such a moment for me, and it's because it's my first OTT debut and also first time here at IFFI. IFFI is something I've grown up reading about and always aspired to be here as an audience someday, but bringing my work here today is something I haven't dreamt about. So I'd like to thank Prime Video for making this happen, Sushant here, Sharath, and also IFFI. Thank you guys. This debut is really special because I think I consumed so much OTT content as an actor that I really wanted to explore the space because having 8 episodes, say 300 minutes of screen time to explore a character is I think what any actor would dream of. So I was really curious to see how the space feels. At the same time, like Parvati said, things have to align. At that point of time, Vikram had come to me with Dhootha, and when he narrated it to me first, I was like, you're bringing a supernatural thriller to me because I'm used to people bringing love stories and content like that. So first, I really need to thank Vikram and trusting in me as an actor. Thank you so much. And every time Vikram explores supernatural, the genre, it's amazing. if you watch all his films, there is a layer of some element beyond reality, and I think he does it brilliantly. So being able to be in a project where he's unfolded such layers was very exciting and very fulfilling for me. Thank you, Vikram, for being a friend, being a great director, and we've had a lovely journey and too many more. Thank you so much. And Sharath supported us so much. Thank you so much, Sharath, from the beginning. You've been such a strong pillar of strength. And Prime Video, I couldn't have asked for a better debut. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to this journey and doing so much more with you guys. And Parvati. When Vikram told me we're going to cast Parvati, I was like, okay, I really need to brush up my acting skills over here and better my game. Because I truly believe that any actor's performance is complemented by the actors you have in front of you or who you're sharing the screen with. And Parvati absolutely did that for me, because the energy I got from her really helped my performance and really helped shape Saga better. Thank you so much, Parvati.
Likewise. Love it.
And to all the audience over here, I'm really happy we're here showing you guys Dhootha, because I know cinema is more than entertainment and more just an escape. More than all of that for you guys. It means so much more. So I'm really, really happy that we're here today, and I really hope all of you enjoy the show. Thank you.
Thank you. So we are going to watch the show. A couple of announcements, of course, gentlemen.
From a very young age, whenever I watched any crime thrillers or murder mysteries, I always find a cop who has this, very uncanny ability to like see patterns in things, like things that normal human beings like us can't. And I've always wanted to be like one of those human beings, but I just don't have the brains for it. So I got to play that character in this. So Kranti Shenoy will enter from the second episode onwards, but then when she comes, you'll see that, frankly, I feel Kranti Shenoy is just an on-screen presence of Vikram. Like, this is how he saw the entire series in his head. So that's my character, and I'm very excited to watch.
Now you know why.
Sir has changed. Every your films will be supernatural thrillers. So what is that inspiration for you to make the supernatural genres kind or paranormal kind, whatever? Yeah.
I know I think it's a genre that gives a lot of freedom as a writer director. I think that you can write a lot of things in supernatural space and not give any logical explanation to it. So I think it's a place where I love it. I love writing it. I love directing it, and it's something that I really like. It's a genre that I'm very fond of.
Thank you so much, Vikram. So there's a mic.
I think both of them don't require workshops. We've not done any workshop for this. I think Parvati, I think the moment I think she read the script, she heard the narration a little bit, and then she owned it. And I mean, she was there, and I don't think we did any workshops for this. I think they just.
Jay, I'd like to actually expand on that question. Thank you, Rohit, for your question. Does anything change in losses a movie for you personally? It'd be nice to answer that question, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, I think a lot changes. In fact, if you put long format and movies on a parallel, in a long format you have so much more time to explore the character and sort of unfold every layer. And that was one of my biggest motivations to explore the space as an actor. So yeah, a lot of difference. And just to answer your question about workshops and those sort of exercises, I think with Vikram, we've traveled before on 2 films, so I really understand him very well. For me, my workshop is mainly the amount of time I spend with the director before we start shooting. I like to pick his brain or any director's brain. It's because they have visualized the entire script. They have spent hours and hours writing it. So I think the best learning can happen from them for your character. So the time spent with Vikram, we've spent many hours together just jamming and talking about stuff, and I would just keep listening to him on how and where this thought came from. So I think that time spent with him really helped shape Saga for me.
Thank you so much.
I just want to quickly add something regarding this. You're really lucky when you find a director who is so generous in like having conversations with you and answering all your questions, and are extra excited to actually spend that time with you. Not all directors find that as the way to go. Like, you know, some are very silent, and that's okay too. And in those situations, you have to also take a deep dive on what the core element of the character is on paper. Here I had a double whammy. I had a director who was so excited to speak and talk more, like all the time. We kept talking about the, while be it on set, be it in a vanity discussing the dialogues. This was my first Telugu, so obviously there's language as well. And then on paper, everything was so crisp, as you saw in the episode. That is definitely a rare coming together of things. But then you keep deep diving no matter what is thrown your way. But when you get someone like him, then you're lucky.
Thank you for your question, Rohit. Yes, sir.
Hello Chaitu, I'm Rajababu from Hyderabad. I'm a Telugu journalist. So nice to meet you in the stage. Chala bagundi. It's a fantastic first episode చూసిన తర్వాత మీరు ఎప్పుడు ఇంతకుముందు చాలా సినిమాలు చూసాం. We have seen many roles in previous films, but these are different. Okay, how much time to take mentally prepare for this character?
మెంటలీ ప్రిపరేషన్ టైం తీసుకున్నానండి. ఫార్చునేట్లీ ఈ స్క్రిప్ట్ నాకు లాక్డౌన్ టైంలో వచ్చింది, సో చాలా టైం ఉండింది చేతిలో. అండ్ ఎపిసోడ్స్ అన్నీ విక్రమ్ నాకు ముందే ఇచ్చాడు, ప్రాపర్లీ లాక్డ్ ఎపిసోడ్స్, ఏ చేంజెస్ లేకుండా. సో ఆ టైంని బాగా యూజ్ చేసుకున్నాను, విక్రమ్తో చాలా టైం స్పెండ్ చేయడం. అండ్ ఒక జర్నలిస్ట్ క్యారెక్టర్ ఫస్ట్ టైం నేను పోర్ట్రే చేశాను, సో చాలా హోంవర్క్ జరిగింది. అంటే ఒక జర్నలిస్ట్ లైఫ్ వెనకాల ప్రాసెస్ ఏంటి, వాళ్ళు చేసే రీసెర్చ్, హోంవర్క్, సో మెనీ థింగ్స్. సో డెఫినెట్లీ ఆ టైంలో నాకు ఈ స్క్రిప్ట్ రావడం వల్ల చాలా హెల్ప్ అయింది. అండ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ ఆన్ మై హ్యాండ్స్, అండ్ ఎస్, లాట్ ఆఫ్ హోంవర్క్ వెంట.
Sure, sir.
But that's an interesting question. We had 100 days of shoot, and we had rain on all the 100 days. And that turned out to be a humongous budget, to a point where I asked Amazon, can I switch places? Can I be the rain vendor instead of the producer? Because I felt the rain vendor was making more money. So, but all the jokes apart, working with Vikram, working with Chay, Parvati was a wonderful experience. And with Vikram, when I was watching the first episode all over again with all of you, I could see a lot of things again all over. It's like when he narrated the story, it's like he laid out the entire path. And then when I was traveling with him, it's like putting the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle together. When he chooses his cast, when he insisted on Parvati to be brought in from Kerala and said, I would love to have her to do this role. And when he was so keen that Che accepts this role, and I could see that the way he brought Nikolaj from Poland to do the camera. Ishan, who worked with Rahman earlier, was settled in New York, and he was very particular. He'd worked with Ishan. Rajivan, a very accomplished production designer. So when I see the final product, I understand that it was all there in his mind, and then he was just step by step unraveling it for us to understand when it takes the final picture. And we are happy with what we made.
Thank you, sir.
My question is to Sushant sir. First of all, I've loved the content at Amazon Prime. As an avid content consumer, I would say there is a lot of good content, interesting content to choose from the platter. So congratulations on that. There are cases.
When after the premiere of just the first episode, people are already beginning to ask the question, when is season 2? So thank you for that question, and thank you for the reactions. All I want to say at this point of time is Dhootha launches on Amazon Prime Video on the 1st of December. It's going to be awesome. Like somebody over there said, Adiripoying. Thank you all.
Thank you. There is a mic that's coming to you next. Yes.
Hi, I'm Paro. I'm a direction and screenplay writing student and also an assistant director. Firstly, big fan of Parvati ma'am. I just started tearing up when I saw you. Anyway, my question is for Vikram sir. So everybody here said that the moment they heard your narration, that's what won them over. So I would like to know, after writing the script, did you plan the narration separately? Did you plan out what you want to include in the narration and what to exclude? So basically, how did you plan your narration?
You have to plan the narration because it depends on the kind of time that you're acting. I'm lucky that I'm a friend of Jay, so I've got enough time with Jay. So yes, you have to finish it quickly so that they don't get too bored either. And I think Maruti reads. She loves to read. She also took a narration. It depends on actor. Some actors read. They love the reading first. They take a narration. Some people love to take the narration at the beginning. But be prepared. Yeah, it's that one shot we get to convince them that you need to do the story. So you've got to go as prepared as you can be and somehow win them over. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for that lovely question. I'm going to take this. This is going to be our last question.
Yeah, my question is for Parvati. What are the workshops you have done for dubbing Telugu?
I had a brilliant direction team and a writers team who used to send me 4 different kinds of voice notes. One fast, one slow, one as a regular Telugu person would speak, one in a very phonetic way, and then when they read that, I would write it on the back page of the scene paper. Because Vikram has this wonderful habit of changing dialogues last minute. So for me, when language is new, it's kind of like building a sound domino, right? And I learn it and I by heart it and I'm like ready to go. And he's like, so ma'am, one more line. And I'm like, I really want to like you, but today, so there were those difficulties, but he wouldn't do that unless he thought it is so important. And as you saw in the first episode, everything is so crisp and what needs to be communicated at the end of each shot, like I feel like every sequence had like a full round circle that it came to, which is a brilliant feat to achieve writing wise. So I had my faith in that, and then of course at the end of it all, when I go perform, I had Vikram also give me the thumbs up on whether I sounded like a, proper Telugu person or no. So that's what I really, and then he was there during dub, but the first AD was there during dub. I all credit to them. If I have nailed it, you have to like it.
Well, thank you,
And
each
my
of
question to
you.
Vikram, sir.
I am
Sir,
so sorry. I
what's
think
the
we might.
reason behind
But
Priya
they don't
again? The heroine is again.
Oh,
Priya.
you're only asking. Hi, sure. He's not giving up the mic.
It's actually become a gag now more than anything else. Yeah, people keep writing about it, so I'm just making sure that I keep doing it so that they keep writing about it. There is nothing to it, honestly.
You don't have any Priya in your life.
No.
And my question to Chaitanya sir. Sir, can we ask about Pandil?
Let's keep it to Dhootha if you don't mind.
Well, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I think we
Appreciate
should
it.
give the mic back. Thank you.